No, I do not want to start a new game. Wait, no, 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 no. Yes. Oh, fail. Okay. Show that you haven't streamed in a while. Streamed a certain game in a while without saying you haven't streamed a certain game in a while. Oh, whoops. I forgot to add everyone. Everyone. Yes. I don't know if edits work, but let's go. Okay, let's try to reiterate what I remember from this. So, Kai-kun is helping us find Sachiro. Our little... Well, no longer little. He's no longer little. Our beautiful, big, strong temple guardian man. Um, and yeah. He had a deal with an angel to be human for a year? I believe it was 1 year. I don't remember. Wait, yes. It was for 1 year. And then, yeah, time's up. Let's go. Okay, load. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's 18. Let's go. Do you know where we can find her? She took him to the park, but I heard there is an invisible barrier. That's going to be fun. Chain gets up and moves to a drawer. He pulls the bottom panel open and takes out a silver gun. He taps on the wood before a hidden port opens. I get the impression that he has hidden weapons everywhere in his house. He takes the cartridges out from the gun and replaces it with the dark bullets. Don't tell me you're gonna kill angels. Then you'll be defenseless when she does attack us. I can't say for sure anyway. Here, carry this gun, just in case. Dude, it's gonna ricochet and I'm gonna smack myself in the face. It's a rookie mistake, bro. You're telling someone who doesn't know anything about firearms to shoot? These don't hurt people, just certain creatures. Yeah, but it's still made out of metal and heavy, and I can smack myself with it. He takes a few bullets from the table and shows them to me. The color is pure black, as if I'm looking at a black pit. Wow, you sure got unusual stuff. It is basic equipment for those who fight with supernatural beings. This won't kill her right away, but it should slow her down a bit. For a bit. I'm sorry, I tend to skip words. He puts the gun down for a moment and starts to take his shirt off. What are you doing? I'm changing. Hey, don't go stripping in front of me. Despite my flusteredness, he keeps going. I turn away to be polite. Suddenly, I feel his fingers brushing against my neck. Chills run down my spine, and I ask, what is he doing? This necklace. Where did you get it from? I found it in my parents' room. It is probably from my grandparents. You know, angels and crosses, a bit of divinity might protect me. I see. Maybe you need it more than I do. Take it. I take off my necklace and hand it to him. He keeps it in his pocket. He starts equipping his weapons. We have to wait until tonight. Some of the spells embedded into the weapons will be stronger then. It's the first time I'm facing an angel, so I can't guarantee your safety. I can take care of myself. Now that we have a plan, I take the time to look around the room. I notice there are barely any personal belongings. I do not ask him about it, in case it's a sensitive topic. My thoughts run to Sachiro. I cannot stop the scenarios flashing through my mind. Chain notices my restlessness and gets me something to drink. Actually, he could be a considerate guy behind that mask. He seems like a different person from the first time I met him. I take a sip of water and look at him as he lays down on the couch. He seems tired again. Thank you for helping me out. It's kind of you. I'm not a kind person just because I helped you once. In the end, it's for the greater good. Sachiro will be thankful too. Chain closes his eyes and turns his back to me. I hear a sigh before it goes quiet. Once the sky turns dark, we head out. Before we reach the park, Chain hands me a small knife to protect myself. I thought he already gave me the gun. I am surprised at the weapon he entrusts me with. Even though I am armed, it does give me peace of mind. Oh, okay, so we get both. Got it. Noted. As expected, the park is empty. Chain takes out a small paper, filled with strange symbols. After throwing it into empty space, he mumbles a few chants. Suddenly, the paper floats in midair, as though stuck onto an invisible wall. In the next moment, cracks of light appears, and the invisible barrier breaks into pieces. Behind it, I see Sachiro unconscious next to Rasumi. I am just now checking if I am under the right category. Okay, my deepest apologies. Oh, we've got unexpected visitors. You look scarier than I remember. She smiles kindly at us and tilts her head. So it really was you. I thought it was time to take him back. You have to let him go. His time is not up yet. How about... no? I walk in her direction, but a sudden great force blows me back. I stumble over my feet, but quickly find my balance. Ugh. Why, Rasumi? She giggles, amused by my efforts, and strokes Sachiro's cheek. She talks to Sachiro. You didn't follow the contract entirely. Who said you could regain your memories? Once time is up, you're mine. Don't tell me you actually lied to him. I think he forgot the small print in our contract. After the trial, he has two choices. Go back to the spirit world with no powers and memory, or let me consume his remaining life force as a human slowly. Have you gone mad? He is the first one that came to me with a crazy wish, so I gave him crazy conditions. I thought it was really cute of him, and I grew to like him more and more. Her expression turns gloomy, and she glares at me. Now, I'm simply taking him back. Her sharp words gives me chills. At the same time, she gets up and heads towards us. Chain pushes me back while holding his gun ready. Ah, who might you be? If you really are an angel, then you should know. Boom 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 boom. Okay, I'm sorry. I really like the soundtrack for this game. It's really nice. Rasumi chuckles at Chain's words and shakes her head. Then she speaks to me again. took a slave with you because you're too weak to face me alone. Now I have to deal with 2 annoying flies. Oh, she's so pretty. No. Oh, we're here for Sachiro, not pretty ladies. Let's go. White wings spread from her back, and she flies into the dark sky. A black and pink stripe appears in her right hand. A black and pink striped cane appears in her right hand, and she flies right towards us. Chain pushes me away and runs aside to dodge her attack. Whoa! Your legs are way too slow. While Rasami is distracted, I run towards Sachiro. Take care of him while I'm dealing with this madness. I crouch down over Sachiro's body and call his name. Even after all this noise, he is still unconscious. Relatable! I too sleep over loud noises. Is he under a spell of hers? Since calling him does not work, I gently shake him around. I take out his scarf and wrap it around him. I thought it would work somehow, but he still does not open his eyes. Oh, she tried to do a Lilo and Stitch moment. Oh, Ohana means family. Put the lei over him. Calm him down. Ugh, how am I supposed to wake you? Oh god. A gunshot echoes through the space. I turn around to see what's happening. I notice blood dripping from Ratsumi's rings. Chain managed to shoot her. Crimson-stained feathers flutter around the air. Chain is hit as well, his left sleeve ripped. I remember he told me only to pull the trigger if the opponent attacks first. Countless curses escape Rasumi's lips as she flies down and pulls back her wings. Your powers won't do much to me. Let's see how strong you are without any dirty tricks. Rasumi looks amused. She stretches her arm and then shapeshifts her cane into a seba. Chain's expression does not change, but he does stand quiet. She bends her knees slightly and readies to thrust her weapon. Chain dodges the first attack and tries to keep distance while shooting. Not only does Rasumi use her sword, but also launches occasional powerful kicks, a fighting style I have never seen. Chain manages to deflect the blows by using his gun as a shield. I am surprised that his weapons do not take damage. Well, it's a divine being. And it's still just... Okay, the sword I understand that it's not getting nicks. But kicking it should be fine? Question mark? Maybe? These two continue to fight while I try to wake Sachiro up. Maybe it's better to take him elsewhere, away from this battlefield. You think? I grab Sachiro's arms and try to pull him onto my back, but his body slips away and falls onto the ground. I do not dare another attempt. Drag him! Ow. That must have hurt the second time I dropped you. In fairy tales, people wake up from a kiss. Maybe I should try that? Yeah, Cappy bro, we're finally back and we're in a battle scene! I bow my head, look over him and look at his face. I can feel myself getting flustered. I know this is really silly, but I do not have any other ideas. We kissin'! Wait, is this the first time we kissed? I honestly don't remember. We literally booped his nose while naked. I don't know why kissing him is making us flustered. With my heart beating rapidly, my limbs tremble from nervousness. I lower my head down, pressing my lips gently on his. He has the face of what the fuck are you doing? To my surprise, he slowly opens his eyes. After blinking a few times, his expression turns confused. I quickly pull back to cover my mouth. Sachiro sits up slowly and observes the environment. Fern? My body is so sore. I wonder what happened. You were kidnapped and unconscious for a while. I blush deep red, but I'm glad that my last method worked. Oh, no, you little... Multiple expressions switch through Rasumi's face. It's almost like a ticking time bomb. She spreads her wounded wings and flies towards me like an arrow. Chain reacts in an instant and shoots a few bullets. Even though they hit her, Rasumi does not change her objective. Her saber transforms into a sharp, long spear which she aims at me. Everything goes so fast that I do not have time to dodge. Oh no, this is going to be my death! I squeeze my eyes shut and anticipate the impact. However, my heart is still beating rapidly in the next moment. I slowly open my eyes to see what happened. Rasumi is frozen in place. Her blade inches away from me. Another person stands beside her. Cake-kun! Let's go! A big scythe is pierced through her stomach, with tree branches wrapped around her limbs. Oh man, this would have made a beautiful CG, but I understand why they didn't do it. That would have been a pretty detailed scene. And graphic. Like, oh, sheet. I'm sorry, Rasumi. You. Blood gushes out of her wounds and her limbs grow weak. She throws a glare at Kaishi before collapsing on the floor. I stare in shock and crawl away from her. Kaichi pulls back his weapon from the lifeless body. Oh, dang, she died? Oh, wait, yeah, he is a Reaper. Never mind, I shouldn't be that surprised. He goes to me and stretches out his hand. I accept his help to get up. Thank you. That was me in one of the other endings. Thank you for not killing me this time. Even though she wanted to kill you, you're as soft as ever. I don't know how to shoot things. Takes more than that to kill an angel, so don't give me that worried look. I'll take care of her. Oh, okay, so she's not dead. Kaichi pats my head and shows a soft smile. Don't worry, kid. I'll kill the scary angel for you. It's okay. You changed your mind after all. Thanks to you. Look after my friend for me. Kaichi picks up Rasumi's body and throws it over her shoulder. Dang, what is she, a sack of potatoes? He spreads his his wasses? What was I trying to say? He spreads his massive wing. Oh, I tried to mix massive and wings together. He spreads his massive wings and flies up, with Rasumi on his back. He disappears into the night. I'm sorry for involving you with this. Thank you for helping me, though. I should be worrying about you. The next moment, Sachiro wraps his arms around me. His warmth slowly puts my heart at ease, and I forget what else I wanted to say. What was that? Oh, oh wait, okay, yeah, your rule is don't attack things unless they attack first. Kai is safe. Okay, let's go. We both turn around to look at Chain. I totally forgot about him. Poor Chain. That was kind of maybe Shinigami. What? Don't joke with me. No, what's a Shinigami? Didn't you see the scythe and stuff? Like, that's his job. No, please. He's an ally of mine. Chain looks at me in disbelief, but finally lets out a sigh. Whatever. 4 a.m. Disaster sends regards, Sub-Zephyr! Bro, I know I say this every time, but please try to get some sleep. I wish you the best of luck. It's been a while since we've seen these characters, but they are back. Indeed, indeed. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, but yeah, Kathy Bro, Zephyr, I hope you guys are doing alright. But yeah, as the character is saying, are you okay? Yeah, what about Chain, Zephyr? Just several cuts, but nothing serious. It seems the necklace protected me from a few of her spells, otherwise I wouldn't have known how to deal with them. I've seen him in an AMV Nightcore? know. I wouldn't be surprised. Uh, Dark Knights was made in the year of Nightcore, when it was very, very popular. Thanks a lot. You were a big help. No thanks needed. That was me, sorry. Cappy bro, are you saying you made a Nightcore AMV with Chain? Dang. Nice. Respect, my dude. Respect. What song did you choose? Was it 3 Days Grace? Did you turn a rock song into Nightcore? Before he leaves, he returns the necklace. I head home with Sachiro. Hashtag I wish. Fair enough, Cappy. Fair enough. A few days pass peacefully. Sachiro spends his time at home to replenish his energy. I watch him closely and notice his restlessness. The incident with Rasumi has not left his mind. When I stay at his side, he seems more at ease. I'm digging the furthest part of my brain to find that song! Zephyr, I wish you the best of luck, my dude. Especially since that with Nightcore, they just put the song name and no artist. Bro, good luck. Oh, hold up, wait. I like the CG. This is actually really cute. Aww. Me and who? Who am I snuggling with? I want to snuggle with someone like this. I miss it. I miss snuggling with someone like this. I let my guard down around her. Honestly, I barely recall our interactions. You couldn't help it. In the end, she dug her own grave. I'm mostly sad about the fact she wanted to hurt you. You have nothing to do with her. Get a snuggle buddy, Fern? Claim them? How do I claim a snuggle buddy? I've been trying, bro, but no one wants to be my snuggle buddy. I've lost all my snuggle buddies. I used to have snuggle buddies in high school, but we all moved away from each other. What kind of cap? Wait, what? Zephyr, what are you talking about? I got in her way, so it's natural for her to get upset. I can't be in good terms with everyone, especially when I have my own goals. That's a coward's way of thinking, Fern. I mean, me. We gotta befriend everyone. Now I can trust that Kaichi will keep her in check. I have 60k points. That'll buy you a buddy, right? Are you offering, or are you legitimately gonna offer someone 60k blue rose petals to become my cuddle buddy? To be completely fair, blue rose petals blue roses represent obtaining the obtainable. Unobtainable, so I don't know, maybe I'll get a cuddle buddy. By the way, since she isn't here anymore, does that mean the contract is broken? Can you remain human and stay in this world? Whichever. Fair enough. I'm sure that my trial period has ended, but nothing has happened these past few days. I can't even recall what was written in our contract, so I guess the memory that was taken won't be ever regained. Maybe I can ask Rasumi about it again. I think you shouldn't, Sachiro. Personal opinion. Damn, I found an old song that comforts my depression. Aww! Zephyr, what is it, if I may ask? It's always nice to find comforting songs. Personally, Break by 3 Days Grace is actually really comforting to me. Kaichi just hauled her off somewhere. Is it really so easy to see her again? Everybody Lies is... Oh, I think I know that song. Everybody lies, lies, lies. It's the only truth sometimes. Is it that? I think it is. Good afternoon, Mosaic. Ah, indeed I am. I wish you the best of luck with shopping. And thank you so much for the lurk. Ah, yes, and Let Me Die. I do not know the song Let Me Die, though. Zephyr, I hope that one day you can find happier songs. That can make you feel happy. Yes, yes. Can't you just hauled her off somewhere? Is it really so easy to see her again? Well, they're buds. I guess he can, just ask. Yo, can you hook a brother up? I know where he lives, so I just have to ask him. Exactly! Suddenly, the doorbell rings. I go to the front door and open it. I wouldn't. I'd just angrily snuggle up to Sachiro more, like, no. I'm finally warm and comfy. You can't make me. I won't answer the door. Speak of the devil. Or the Reaper, in this case. Ah, you came right at the moment. I wanted to ask you about Rasumi. I didn't kill her if you thought that. She's just locked away for a while. There are some things I have to clear up. Fern, you're right about Rasumi being involved with the zombies. She controlled some, if not all. Angels controlling the dead. Interesting. What's going to happen now? That's what I came here for. Anyway, I wanted to give you this. He hands me 2 roses, one white and one black. Eh? What is this for? Yeah, legit, bro. These are the rest of Sachiro's memories, and a spell which prevents his body for further degrading. Give him the white one if you want him to stay. The black one is to return to the spirit world. Oh! I'm sensing a save coming up. Whoa, thank you. It's up to you. I've got some business to take care of. Talk to you later. With a rose in each hand, I look at Sachiro. Which do you pick? Yeah. I value his opinion. Maybe you can decide later. It's so sudden to decide your fate like this. He chuckles at my words and shakes his head. Didn't I promise to stay by your side? My answer should be obvious. Wait. My stupid brain started... Its clogs started moving. Like, wait, can't you technically, watch over me secretly? In the spirit world? Like, or do you mean, you want to physically be by my side? Do you want to be with me in spirit? You're talking to someone who's used to being alone, man, and that being with people is strange. He takes the white rose from me. The flower scatters in pieces and are absorbed into Sachiro's body. Oh, okay. So physically you want to be with me. Got it. Totally wasn't confused. A few months later. Oh, bright days! I miss this little chalkboard. It's so cute! Okay. The reports of murders and missing people have stopped. Both Kaichi and Chain worked hard on clearing the village. It happened slowly because there was still no guardian to do the job. I thought everything would revert to how the village was before, but not quite. Did you know that we have a transfer student this semester? Oh, really? We haven't had them for ages. I heard he's a cute foreigner. There's a rumor he practices swordsmanship. What? That can't be real. Everyone is so excited about the transfer. Joke's on you! I called dibs! The teacher tries to calm everyone down while the new student waits outside. When the door slides open, everyone looks at the direction while holding their breath. Oh, dang! He looks good in a school uniform! A silver boy enters the classroom with a confident smile. He stands at the front desk and introduces himself. Hello, my name is Sachiro Sagi? Saging? Saging? Banana? Sagiso. From now on, I'll be a part of your class. Please take care of me. Everyone is excited as he speaks. Immediately, they start bombarding him with questions. Whoa, you're so cute. How old are you? Do you have a girlfriend? So, you practice swordsmanship? Please show us sometime. Sachiro answers them calmly. He occasionally glances over at me. There is one person really important to me. Please take care of her as well. Sir, you just put a target on my back. Meet my beloved one, Fern. He beams as he points the attention to me. My cheeks burn up as I smile back. Oh my, Sachiro. I would actually die. Wait, romantic N3? Time to go ending hunting, boys and girls! Achievement, will you take the white or black rose? Okay. So from the dev actually told me there was an ending where Sachiro stays in his child body. So is that a romantic ending? Okay. So, let's go. I'm not feeling confident about this. To be honest, I don't like ghosts. Why don't we look somewhere else instead? Are you scared, Fern? Not exactly, but they did say the souls of the murderers might be wandering around looking for revenge. We could get cursed if we find us. I don't think we should go there. I cross my fingers that Sachiro will back off the idea now. But his expression does not change in the slightest. Okay. And then it's giving me the skip option. The shuffling sound fades away, and I forget what I chose. It's been too long! Ignore it. Okay, this is a new option. I didn't get the skip option. There is nothing strange about the noises. They're probably coming from the air ventilation system. It was just so sudden that it startled us. In an empty place like this, one expects it to be quiet. Sachiro does not seem bothered by it either. We decide to go farther in. And then skip. Surprise him. Oh, okay. So we didn't surprise him last time as well. Okay. I think surprises are the best. I honestly disagree. He's enjoyed everything I made so far, so I hope he'll like today's dish too. I browse through cookbooks until something catches my eye. Pardon? Numinci is a type of sticky rice dumpling. The colorful photos of the treat nearly make me drool. Let's give this a try. I already have most of the ingredients in the kitchen. I simply replace the few missing ones with carefully selective alternatives. After a few cooking failures and gluing my fingers together at least once, that is concerning, especially since that you're putting in this mouth and chewing it, I managed to make a perfect Is this real? Wait, I'm curious now. Is this real? Is this real? Is this a real food? I'm curious. Wait, what is this? What is this? I want to see it now. I am a curious fern. To research. We are doing research right now. So it's no minchi. Is it this? Wait. Ah! Load history. Okay. Oh, it's a U. Okay. U. Nuo. Ni. Wait. See me. Oh, I found it! Oh, it looks like Namaichi. Lo Maichi. Oh, it's okay, so it is Chinese origin. And it's no. It's Hong Kong in origin. My bad. Oh, so it is similar to mochi. Okay. Honestly, it kind of looks like puto from some of the... It looks like stuffed puto from some of the results, but knowing it's made from sticky rice, I know it will not taste like puto or have the same texture. Oh, wow. I think I may have had these before, actually. Interesting. That's actually a really good pick, me. I'm patting myself on the back. Rice, 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 rice. Imagine that's Asian initiation. They just start chanting rice. I head to Sachiro's room to deliver the treat. Sachiro, I have a little surprise for you. We love rice. Yes, we do. Indeed we do, my dude. Indeed we do. What is it? I show Sachiro. I show Sachiro my creation with a smile. Rice, rice, rice. We love rice. Yes, we do. We love rice. How about you? Wink wonk. Let's go! Asian cuisine! I show Sachiro my creation with a smile. He looks confused at first. He does not seem to know what... No... Google, help me with pronunciation. Help. No means No means No means
糯米糍，糯米糍，糯米糍，
No means
糯米糍，
No means No means I'm gonna become a rice-themed magical girl! Let's go, Cappy Bro! I'm falling back into this rabbit hole, and I think I'll drown this time. No! Zephyr, don't let the night cord drag you back! He looks confused at first. He does not seem to know what nominsa is. A little thank you gift for your hard work. You told me you like sweets. It's so sweet and the texture is great. Why don't we share? Sachiro gives me another half of the nominsa. To my relief, it tastes better than I expect. I didn't even taste it before giving it to him? Oh man, I'm brave. Okay. Okay, me. I see. To my relief, it tastes better than I expect. Seeing Sachiro happy makes me happy too. I think someone used to bring treats like this. It feels like a distant memory, though. I think I was happy back then. Oh. I don't like that wording. That wording makes me sad. Don't mind me, I'm just spamming the visual novel Discord with screenshots of this game. It's fine. I'm glad fragments of your memories are returning. Oh, wait. Okay, I can skip this. Let's go, gotta go. Let's go for a kind of bad route. So I'm gonna get it down myself. Since Sachiro's so busy, I will get it down myself. I wonder what could be inside. Using a long wooden stick I noticed earlier, I try to poke it down. A little more. Almost. Yeah! The sack drops down right on top of Sachiro. He gets knocked to the ground and lies there motionless. Oh no! I killed him! I'm so sorry! I push the sack away and help him get up. Ugh. What in the world world was that? I'm sorry. Why don't we check what's inside the sack? Is that really a good idea? It did just give me a concussion after all. I removed the ropes around the sack to check its contents. Sachiro, I'm so sorry. There are only books inside. Oh, okay. You can skip now. I did not mean to hit my boy on the head. Oops. Let's leave him alone this time. Oh, this was the right answer. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It would probably be best to leave him alone. I decide to find another spot to study. Today's subject is the temple. I vaguely recall a lecture we had on it, but I was not paying attention at this time. History is so boring. I don't like this MC again. History's fun! You wouldn't be here without it, girl. I'll fight you. Even math is more fun than this. Debatable. I hate staring at walls of text. Didn't I read this exact part in 2nd grade? Jeez. A bit later, I sensed someone standing behind me. I turn around to find the boy from before. I want to ask, is that book... What's a Shota voice? I want to ask. No, I can't do Kai dirty like that. I want to ask, is that book about the Temple Guardian? Yeah, do you want to borrow it? The boy shakes his head and takes a seat beside me. I want you to explain it to me instead. Okay. Didn't you already read this book in, 2nd grade, though? What, do you think I have a photographic memory? The boy rests his head on his hand and glares at me. What's your name? Kaichi. Meroshimo. Meroshimo. Kaichi Meroshimo. But you can just call me Kaichi. I want to ask how old he is, but considering he got angry when I called him small last time, I do not want to risk offending him again. I explain what I have read. Kaichi nods every now and then to indicate that he is listening. So, why are you interested in this legend? I want to see the spirit with my own eyes. You want to see a spirit? Well, okay. What's so strange about that? I don't think anyone can actually see a spirit. I'm not saying there's no such thing as the paranormal, though. The marshmallow spirits are so cute. Maybe I should ask the creator of this game if I can use them as emotes, because they're so cute. They stole my heart. They're just so cute. Then how do you think legends begin? The same way rumors start, I guess. Exactly. Kaichi stands up and glances at me before walking away. If you manage to discover more about the temple spirit, let me know. You can usually find me in the library. Oh, skippity-doo. Do nothing! We ain't doing nothing to save this man. What Shane said did make sense. Sachiro, those tests might show the truth. Sachiro is resisting a little, but Chain is still too aggressive. I could not live with myself if Chain actually hurt him while I did nothing. I jumped behind the man and grabbed his arms to slacken his grip on my friend. Stay out of this. While Chain is preoccupied with me, Sachiro steps free and escapes. I'm not really giving Sachiro reasons to like me right now. Yes. Oh shit. It's this one! Oh no! Oh no! Have you been haunted so far? No? I see. Final question. Would you ever lie to a Grim Reaper's face in order to live? Yeah. Because last time I told the truth, I died. Oh no. Oh no, why don't I have a skip option? Oh no. Kaichi remains silent with a smile glued to his face. Oh no. Oh no. When I feel the weight lift off me, I build the nerve to face Kaichi. So did I pass? Kaichi slowly rubs his chin as his eyebrows furrow. Were you trying to fool me? You must be quite brave to stare death in the face and lie so boldly. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. We lived. We lived. I was like speed running all the answers I did in my head since that I did the skip what we read option and I didn't remember what we picked. Nah, I'm keeping it to myself. Oh, I chose this last time? Okay, interesting. I remember with Logi we have dumplings with his family, so let's go IKEA. I pick up my cell phone and dial IKEA's number. Friend, hello, how are you? Pretty good. What about you? So bored. IKEA is picking mushrooms in the forest and Mom is still at work. I hate being home alone. Do you have time to come over? That was my plan, actually. Sachiro peers at me curiously with his large round eyes, almost as if he's silently begging me not to leave him alone. Sachiro is my dog, confirmed. Ikia, would you mind if I brought a friend along? Whoa, you have friends besides Logi and me? We're no longer friends. Heck yes! I want to meet this poor unfortunate soul! Oh my god, Ikia! Savage! That's how you know we're good friends, though. Very funny, Ikia. I'm glad that you have an opening in your busy social schedule, too. Hey, that hurts! You think you didn't hurt me? Who am I kidding? I'm too excited to have you over to be hurt. See you soon! What a cutie. When I end the call, Sachiro tugs at my sleeve. Is it really okay for me to go with you? My friend would be happy to have you there. Oh, okay. Skeep. I buy a box of cookies to bring with us. Ikia and Sachiro both love sweets. Maybe they'll bond over it. Whoa, Ikia's house is pretty. A short while later, we arrive at Ikia's home. I open the front gate and usher Sachiro onto the pathway. My last visit was a long while ago, but the flowers in the garden seem to have multiplied again. I find our host sitting out at an outdoor table, where she has prepared chairs and a tea set for us. Over here! Hey, Ikia! Before Sachiro can introduce himself, Ikia walks over to him and grabs his hand. I am worried Sachiro is fazed by her enthusiasm, but he soon smiles back. Oh, you must be my dear friend, little Miyoko. Mentioned on the phone. I didn't realize she knew such a cutie. Oh, okay. So the game made a mistake and picked the default name for this. Sachiro. Nice to meet you, Ikia. Sachiro blushes as he gently shakes Ikia's hand. The three of us walk through the garden and take a seat at the table. I saw you at the park at that time, you know. I'm glad Fern managed to find you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's all in the past now, thankfully. Still, I've never seen you at school before, Sachiro. Where do you go? Sachiro and I exchange troubled expressions. Before I can think of anything, he jumps in ahead of me. I don't know because I lost most of my memories. I can't remember any relatives or where I live. One day I just woke up in the park. It's been a few months, but I'm still doing my best to recover. Oh my, that sounds so scary. Have you tried going to the police? I don't think they can help me. I've met a lot of people since I woke up, but no one seems to recognize me. Were you kidnapped and brought from another village? I mean, with the recent disappearances, maybe. I have a few fragmented memories from this area. I don't think that's it. Anyway, I'd rather stay away from the police. I haven't had any good experiences with them so far. Yukiya seems intrigued by his story, nodding. The silver-haired boy gives a weak smile as he nervously plays with his scarf. Well, if you need any help, count me in. I have connections in this village, you know. In that case, do you know anything about a haunted place? We've been looking for a haunted house. Sachiro has been there before and believes seeing it might help him remember something. The only place I can think of is Kenriji Mansion. We already checked it. Nothing. Don't you dare tell me you went into that haunted mansion that's been locked for centuries and saw nothing. I wasn't born yesterday. Well, it was a fancy-looking place, but most of the rooms were empty. Anyway, are you sure nothing else comes to mind? I'm not exactly an expert in haunted places. Do you know why you were there in the first place, Sachiro? I have no clue. I only remember spending a lot of time there. If I try recalling anything specific, it's like my mind becomes clouded by a fog. What will you do if you can't remember anything? Time to make new memories! Even if recovering my past seems like a crazy goal, I don't think it is. Despite everything being against you, you're really determined, huh? I wish I could be as focused as you, but the older I get, the less I know what I want. Relatable! Actually, no, not really. I know what I want, and I'm aiming for it. Let's keep writing, boys and gals. Let's go. You're not even that old, Ikiya. We're only 1 year apart. I didn't mean old. In my eyes, you do look like a toddler, though, Fern. I thought you were cute before, but now you're just hurting my feelings. If I'm a toddler, that makes Sachiro a baby. Yes. Hey! Sachiro is baby. Which reminds me, you used to be so energetic in elementary school. Maybe you should learn a thing or two from Sachiro. I let out a sigh and pout, staring at Ikiya. The three of us become absorbed in our conversation, and we quickly run out of tea and cookies. Ikiya stands up, but I offer to get more drinks for us. I happily run into my friend's house and raid her fridge and cupboards, kicking open the front door so I can keep hold of the tray stacked high with her best snacks. Anyone want some fruit smoothies? Fern? I'm allergic to fruit. I miss a step, causing me to lose my balance. I feel myself falling, but I refuse to let go of the platter to save myself. I squeeze my eyes shut as I prepare for impact. In a split second, I feel arms wrapped around my waist, someone stabilizing me before I fall. I'm glad I saw it coming. Be careful, Fern. What a Chad! I open my eyes. Sachiro? His hands are resting on both my shoulders, and I am still holding the tray above my head, protecting it from the deadly ground below. Ikiya claps enthusiastically from her seat. What's 0 to the power of 0? 0. And hello, Rappery. How is you? And thank you for the follow a few days ago. My deepest apologies I couldn't have said that earlier. Or did I? I don't know if I did. But everything to the power of 0 is 1. Wait, is it actually? Wait, is it actually? Wait, what? Huh? Is it? Wait. Wait, is it? Wait. I need to fact check this. Wait a minute. ちょっと待って。え Oh! In the calculator, it gives a math error, so only God knows. So it says. So the reason any number to the 0 power is 1, because any number to the power of 0 is just a product of no numbers at all, which is the multiplicative identity of 1. Interesting. Okay. So 0 to the power of 0 is 1? Mathematically, yes! Indeed it is, Rap. Indeed it is. Also, yeah, what would you like to be called? Would you like to be called Rappy? Rap? I'm starting to lose myself singing old Nightcore songs I've listened on my blue days. Oh no, Zephyr. Quickly use the sleep. Use the sleep, Zephyr. Once I have regained my footing, Sachiro releases me, but my heart is still pounding as I place everything on the table. Rappy is fine, but you can call me whatever though, I don't care. Aww, but names are important. It helps me recognize you when I see you in chat. I'll bawl my eyes to sleep. Ikea? No, Zephyr! That's not an Ikeo moment. That's not an Ikeo moment. Ikeo, no! My friends call me Fernando. ITKY, that's not my name. Don't call my name, don't call my name, Alejandro. I'm not your babe, I'm not your babe. Fernando, don't walk away, don't walk away. Roberto. maybe they're big Lady Gaga fans. I don't know. I just accepted it. Fair enough. I just instinctively start singing Alejandro every time I hear it because it has the name Fernando in it. Once I have regained my footing, Sachiro releases me, but my heart is still pounding as I place everything on the table. The boy grins before picking up a cup of green tea. Sorry about that. Thanks for catching me, Sachiro. Don't scare me like that, Fern. Oh, by the way, are you two planning to celebrate the Guardian Festival? The what? I heard they lost money on it last time because of the low attendance rate. Are you sure they're hosting one this year? Yep, my parents are in charge of the planning, and they picked a more interesting location, a temple. They're hoping it'll boost interest. I think I'll stick with Rappy, if that's okay. I will not remember Fernando. My deepest Fernando. I will not remember. My deepest apologies. That does sound a lot better than a regular event center. I'll think about it. What kind of festival is it? It started as part of an old tradition. It was done in honor of the temple guardian, who supposedly protected this village from evil spirits for centuries. Also, it's only one friend. Huh? No one else calls me Fernando. What? That's so weird. Okay, that's fascinating. That's fascinating, Rappy. Thank you so much for sharing. So, people bring offerings to the Guardian and make a wish to him, usually to protect something or someone close to them. Basically, it's a festival about cherishing the people close to us. And if anyone else calls me Fernando, I ignore them. Okay, so it's a good thing I decided not to call you Fernando. Noted, Rappy. Noted. Whoa, I want to go too. Is there someone you want to pray for? Sachiro rests his arms on the table as he thanks, but his smile fades away with each passing moment. Soon, tears well up in his eyes. He does not even seem to realize it until he blinks, quickly wiping them away before forcing another smile. Yeah, I do, but I'm not going to tell. Oh, thank you for the water! Even though I only have Powerade right now. I'm almost out. Thank you again, Rappy. You had me worried for a moment there. Oh no, Zephyr. Zephyr, please. Zephyr, no. Zephyr, no. No, no, please. Please. Don't drown me. Zephyr, please. Just to round down to 14k. Oh, okay, bro. Okay, respect. Greenifier water? Fair enough. Zephyr, you had me scared for a moment there, though, bro. You had me worried there for a moment. Hello, Coda! You had me worried for a moment there. Okay, what's with the visual novel and my reactions to things happening in chat, like lining up? I have 140 water redeems. Oh my god. But yeah, Coda, how are you? But yeah, bro, Zephyr, I might have to put a cooldown on the water redeem if people keep drowning me. But it is kind of funny. I don't know. Decisions. Did you remember something? Maybe. He gently grins. What? Yeah, Raffy, sadly, because I don't have a cooldown on my water redeems or my shower me with sunshine redeems, chat sometimes likes to cause droughts and try to dry me up and kill me that way. Or they redeem like a tsunami of water and drown me. It's low-key kinda... It hasn't happened in a while, but when I first started streaming, it used to be a tradition to try to kill me at least once every stream. It's calmed down though, luckily. It's calmed down though. Which I'm happy to hear. It seems like he changes a little every time you remember something. So yeah, I hope that clears some things up. Sorry, Rappy. My audience enjoys murder. Unfortunately, it's mine. It saddens me. One typhoon destroyed a bunch of my crops in Rune Factory 4, so it's flashbacks. Oh no! Rappy, I am so sorry to hear that. I shall pull his scarf! Dang. Sachiro's scarf is still within my reach, so I yank it as hard as I can. What the hell? He pries the fabric away from me, glaring as he rubs his neck and fixes his scarf. For a second, I think he will help me. Instead, he stands up and takes a step away. Actually, it was like 2 grass and some other crop. My orange tree was safe, so who cares? Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I've always seen gameplay of Rune Factory and I've been intrigued, but I've never actually played it myself. How is it, if I may ask? You're getting on my nerves. I warned you before, and I'm not going to help you now. Don't expect anything from me. Wait! Sachiro! I'm sorry! I call his name desperately, but he simply ignores me and walks off. I want to chase him, but the creature is still holding me to the ground. Get off me, you stupid thing! After punching it a few times, it finally crawls away into the brush. I can't see Sachiro anymore. Which way did he go? Without him, I'm stuck in the spirit world and the wrong era. Also, to make flan for Dulce, it only matters if my animals aren't emitted by Zeus. Oh like Root Factory. It's fun. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, my dude. Ugh, stupid Temple Guardian. The Sachiro I know is way nicer. At any rate, I have to find him again if I want to get out of here. As I walk deeper into the forest, the sky gradually becomes darker. Even my surroundings begin to change colors. It is like I have walked into yet another world. When I hear shuffling sounds behind me, I quickly turn around. I guess it was just my imagination. However, when I face forward again... Smited, to be struck by lightning, I think. Oh. Kinda cute, though? Wait, you think this is kinda cute, though? Rappy, you think this is cute? Rappy, I was about to say, if I was playing this late at night, I would've whimpered in fear, bro. A bloody face appears in front of me. I want to scream, but my mouth is abruptly muffled. Hello, sweetheart. It's so rare to bump into spirits like you out here. You have such a beautiful face. Give it to me. Death N6! Achievement, no face. Pog! Okay, I actually should have been doing save files then. While doing this. Okay. Friend? Okay, let's try to make it back to the to the scarf scene and not pull at his scarf. So get it down myself. I'm not into women who walk on the roof. Wait, what do you mean you're not into women who walk on the roof? Wait, what? I'm so confused. What do you mean? No. No. Yes. Let's go with Logi, because I've already seen this. Oh, wait, what? Huh? ちょっと待って. Eh? When did that happen? I didn't know. I clutched my skirt. Last night. Should I tell him it was Kaichi? Would they even believe me? Oh, I told them I was attacked, and then because I didn't tell Sachiro, it opened a different path. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. Okay, let's beg Sachiro for help. What am I supposed to do? Please, Sachiro. My body is becoming weaker by the second. I wonder if this is really how I will die. Okay. Let's look! I cannot help but crack a grin. Curiously, I open the notebook. What is this about? I put my hand on his shoulder and whisper. I only catch the first few lines before Sachiro snatches the book from my hands. Wait, is he reading a romance novel? I don't know how you did it, but don't steal from the temple's archive. I know, it was just a joke. Oh, this one must be your diary. Sup, Luck? How is it going? I'm going for all endings right now for Sachiro's route. So, we died in one. We got what I believe is one of the best endings first try. And yeah. Now I'm just aiming for the worst ending possible. My face got snatched. My thoughts after this... it could have turned out better. Oh no, that was the right answer. Okay. There's so many moments that could have turned out better. I feel someone holding my hand. I is good, just relaxing at home. Fair enough. I shift my eyes to Sachiro, who's resting on my bed. My movements wake him up, and he rubs his eyes. Sachiro? His expression brightens upon staring at me. He reaches out and moves a strand of hair away from my eyes. Finally, you're awake. Face snatching would seem like a bad way to go out. Yeah, especially since that I was in the spirit world and in a different and I was in ancient times in the village I was in. Bruh, it was not fun, Rappy. It was not fun. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I'm doing well. I actually wanted to read visual novels again when I could when when I didn't have to clear my throat constantly, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. So, here we are. We're finally back. Wild indeed. Finally, you're awake. What happened to me? We were in the temple and okay, yeah. I vaguely remember this. Oh yeah, more Gunfire Reborn tonight. Let's go. The following days, I spend time at home with Sachiro. I notice he becomes happier with each passing day. He feels like a combination of the young and old Sachiro, like his personalities have merged. Okay. This is new. I had another dream. It didn't show everything, but I did see a lot of my life in this village. Hello, Ellie! How is you? For some reason, you were there. It was almost as if you teleported into my dream. I know. Shaking my head. Can't we just summon a rat swarm to protect us? Honestly. Damn. Sorry, Rappy. We're just a normie. We're just a normie in an Otome game here. Yep. I'm sorry I was such a jerk. Wait, does that mean you had a dream I died? And this never happened? Dang. The old you was fun too. I gave him a hard poke in the side. I still want to see that jerk sometimes. He snorts and a grin appears on his face. So, this day has been lame so far. Are you up to going somewhere? Sure, where? The newspaper should have some coupons. I yank it off the table and swipe past the news. Unfortunately, the deals aren't much better. Dang, they don't have coupons for the bakery? My eyes stop at the hot spring advertisement, and I remember that time with Sachiro. I blush. Found anything interesting? I jump. Sachiro had moved behind me and is now looking over my shoulder. I turn to face him, but get caught in his gaze. I feel myself getting flustered. Girl, in the hot spring, you approached him, Nakey, and booped his nose, okay? Sachiro had nothing to do with this. You decided to surprise him, and you're the flustered one? I see how it is. I'm going to pluck at the anime tropes now. Alright. Look, don't worry about it. It's an Otome game. It happens. It happens. Sup, K-pop king? We're just playing an Otome game right now. But yeah, it's just an anime trope. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Hot Springs anime trope. Let's go. Nope. Let's go shopping. Never mind. We're going to the mall. To the mall. Okay. We headed to the mall, mostly pursuing clothing stores because Sachiro desperately needs to flush out his wardrobe. But yeah, K-pop king, how are you? How are you? Right now, he's wearing the clothes I lent him, but he has practically nothing of his own. Character has one set of clothes? Bro, it's for budget. It's fine. I buy at least one set of clothing from every shop we enter? Girl, I don't even do that for myself. That's expensive. Oh. to you, K-pop king. I hope you rested well. Yes, yes, yes. You don't have to do this. I can get things later by myself. How much money do I have? No need to be shy. I don't want you to be dressed like a homeless man. These are my clothes! Are you saying I dress like I'm a homeless man? It's as if you care too much about me. Care too much? Man, this person is rude. I'm back. I had to wash my dishes. Welcome back, Coda. Haha, you homeless. I did a self-burn, what? I mean, we're just not... No, never mind. He shakes his head and turns away. Oh, thank you for the water, K-pop king. I will be honest, I have run out of Powerade, so I have nothing to drink. He shakes his head and turns away. I quickly grab his hand and step closer and lock eyes with him. Face lady probably paid for the face at least. How did face lady probably pay for my face? She robbed it from me, Rappy. She robbed it from me. She snatched it. She just snatched it and never gave it back, and I died. I quickly grab his hand, step closer, and lock eyes with him. No, tell me. I'm worried that I'll be a burden to you. On the other hand, you've looked so much brighter since the day we've met. Well, what? You gonna try to defend Face Lady? You gonna defend her? Are we gonna need to fight? Character thinks he's a burden. Yeah. I honestly understand that, though. I feel hella bad when people buy stuff for me, even if it's essential. I'd be like, no, I don't need it to live. It's fine. An inhaler? There's air in the air. I just need to get better lungs. It's fine. It's chill. Just, thank you. I feel like I've started a new life. And I hope this time I can prove myself as someone worth keeping by your side. Oh, I forgot. This is why I chose him. It's because he reminds me too much of myself. And how I always feel the need to prove myself to people. And that's why I keep rejecting offerings of health and stuff. Free healthcare. Yep, I actually do have free healthcare though. So that's good. I don't have to pay for my not my retainers, my inhaler. Especially since that it's something new that just recently happened. I softly squeeze his hand and smile at him. Sachiro, you don't have to prove yourself to me. Too bad. I want to. He remains quiet for a few minutes as I sift through a coat rack. American be paying 10K just for laying in a bed, man. Bro, in the Philippines, it's so much worse. It's like you're staying at a hotel. You need to pay extra for the bed. You need to pay extra for the pillows. You want a blanket? They're charging you for that too. Like, dude, it's wild. We continue shopping until we fill our carts. Sachiro successfully pressured me into buying a few things for myself as well. 20K drop per drop of tea. Oh, dang! It has been ages since I had so much fun shopping. We leave the mall and make our way to the park. I feel my shoulders grow stiff from carrying so many bags. Let's take a break. My stomach gurgles uncomfortably loud. Let's get a snack too. Okay. I look up and spot a stand serving the perfect treat. I turn to Sachiro. Would you like some ice cream? Sure. I'd like the same flavor as last time if you can remember what I picked. He winks at me with a smirk. Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, is this gonna be a choice? Am I actually gonna have to remember what he picked? I returned with 2 cones, topped with cake and cherry blossom flavor. I pretended to be uncertain which to hand to Sachiro, but he beams when I hand him the cherry flavored one. I'm gonna play Fortnite because I'm a disappointment, so I will lurk. No, Rappy! But have fun in Fortnite, bro. I hope you have fun. Take care, my dude. Your request was tricky because last time you said wanting to try the cherry one. We sit by a nearby bench. By the way, how much longer do you need to stay by my place? You're welcome to stay until my parents come home, unless you have other plans in mind. Actually, I don't have anywhere else to go, so I'll stay as long as you let me. I don't have much time left, though. After regaining my memories, I recall the angel telling me something about a trial. Honestly, I don't know what's coming next, but I want to spend my remaining time in this village. Remaining time makes it sound dramatic. You don't have a deadly illness, do you? Do you feel unwell? Well, as I mentioned before, sunlight burns a bit. That hasn't changed. But that doesn't mean it will kill me. I'd like you to get a checkup, just to be sure. You're always so worried. I do look healthy, don't I? Nah, you look pale as hell, bro. It honestly doesn't look like a healthy complexion. I'm worried about you. But then again, I too am allergic to the sun. So, I don't know. I don't know because I'm not a doctor. Sachiro laughs at my corny joke as he finishes off his ice cream. He slowly sinks down on the bench and rests his head on my shoulder. I glance over at his face as he falls asleep. He must be exhausted from walking around all day. I look up at the sunny sky and enjoy the weather. The atmosphere feels nostalgic. I rest my cheek against Sachiro's head. It feels warm, and his hair is fluffy. My eyes slowly close until I notice a familiar face in the distance. A blonde-haired boy wearing a uniform approaches. Oh, Kaichi. He stops and glances our way. A grin spreads across his face. As his gaze switches between me and Sachiro, he raises his hand to greet me, but I look away, flustered. Amused, Kaichi chuckles, comes over and sits on the bench beside me. He takes out a booklet from his pocket and starts to read with a level of casualness that slightly peeves me. I try to speak in a low voice, as to avoid waking Sachiro. Hey, thanks for helping Sachiro. He nods without looking away from his book. Mind if I ask a few questions? Go ahead. Why didn't you help him earlier if you knew what was going on? The poor guy was wandering the streets. I only saw a fragment of his memories, but you were a part of it. Unlike you, I'm not his lover. I almost snap back, but he gives me such an over-the-top smirk that I can tell he is just avoiding the truth. I respond with a cold, unimpressed stare. When he sees that I remain unmoved, his shoulder drops, and he sulks ever so slightly. He's just sad he can't be a wingman for Sachiro. Well, I wasn't sure how to restore his memories. I did try a few things. That piece of work at the temple was a last resort, but I figured it couldn't go wrong. It couldn't go too wrong. He could really only help himself anyways. To be fair, people do be needing wingmen. These are supernatural beings, bro. Do supernatural beings need wingmen too? Like, he's a reaper, Sachiro's a spirit guardian of the temple. Like, yes, okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Why did you get me involved? You scared the hell out of me multiple times. He chuckles and shakes his head. Simple. You were amusing. The truth is, you were never in real danger from me. Well, except that one time, which was your fault anyways. You almost killed me! And you did kill me in a rout, because I told the truth! I raised my voice when Sachiro's eyes flutter open. He looks directly at Kaichi. Well, have you apologized yet? Noticing my confused expression, Sachiro explains. Because of this guy, you were knocked out for a few days, and it seems he almost killed you too. The blonde boy coughs intentionally and turns his gaze away from me. Feel free to kick him. Hey yo, let's go! I'm sorry, Fern. I stand up and raise my leg as if I'm going to kick Kaichi, as if I'm going for Kaichi's face. He turns his face slightly away, but has clearly accepted his fate. Let's go! I stomp my leg onto the ground, lean directly into his face, and whisper, I forgive you. The confusion and frustration so clearly spreading across his face feels like a sweeter revenge than any kick could have given. Aw, yeah, tease him. I'm the bigger man. I will not actually hurt you. Sachiro bursts out laughing as I take my seat. Kaichi surprisingly seems more nervous and on edge about me now, which is the closest to respect I think I will ever get from him. Hey, yo, let's go! Let's scare the Grim Reaper! We resume chatting, and after a while, Kaichi braves his own question. By the way, Sachiro, have you remembered any more of your past? No, I don't think anything else will come to me soon. The past doesn't affect my present anyway. I left my old life behind. Meaning you wanted to leave me behind too, huh? Even if I had, you'd still get back to me. Your life is too boring. You lost miserably? Rip Rappy. Bro, there's always next time. Let's go, another round! It's not as bad as you think. I have some business in the village to keep me busy right now. I don't think I can be helpful to you right now. But call me if you need me. I didn't get good stuff and played too much. Yeah, RNG with drops is always a struggle with battle royale games, huh? You should rest a while longer. Humans don't heal that fast. Sachiro pulls down his collar slightly and studies the bandages wrapped around his torso. They do not seem to bother him. But yeah, I wish you luck next time, dude. I just used the funny new hammer. I have never played Fortnite. I do not know what's new, what's old. I just know that you can possibly build a house and go fishing. And that they have Dragon Ball Z characters and they added Deku from My Hero Academia. That's it. Honestly, I don't know why you wanted this life. Humans are weak. True, Kaichi! Are you acting superior now? Do you want me to step on your face? Well, it's a funny hammer. Take your time, Rappy. I too have a human form, as you see, but I don't prefer it. I'll adjust. It'll be no problem. After you disappeared, I had a hard time keeping this village peaceful. After all, I can only work half a day. I don't think I can do it alone. I've wondered how things would continue from this point. I'm still able to purify the spirits, and I might not be affected as much in this form. I'm willing to try. Please excuse me while I blow my nose, because it is getting stuffy, and I can feel my voice changing. Place 100. Top 100, not bad, my dude. And we're back. I am usually top 10 if I play my cards right. I was the first elimination. Oh! Never mind, my dude. My deepest apologies. I'm still able to purify the spirits, and I might not be affected as much in this form. I'm willing to try. When you're ready, I'll be happy for your help. You're always the better tracker. Sniffer dog, ayo. It's nice seeing you two work together. If there's anything you can do, let me know. Keep an eye on him in case he stabs me again. Kaichi chuckles and rests his cheek against his palm, feigning innocence. I forgot that they made it so you start with some shield, and he had a gun. Oh, rip! At least now you know, bro. Now you're making me look like the bad guy. You killed me! I'll steal your drip one day. I'll cosplay as you. We'll see who's the bad guy then. You did almost kill Fern. I thought that was forgiven. I'll be the babysitter then. We chat for a while longer. Hey, why don't we try hunting some spirits tomorrow? As long as you don't push yourself too hard, I don't mind that. As Sachiro and I get up to head home, Kaichi urges us to rest. Won't we be able to get better rest at home? And not in a park? Oh, okay, Kaichi, I guess you lonely boy. You guess you're a lonely boy. Sachiro and I make our way back towards the park the following night to see Kaichi again. Is something wrong? I just remembered something. Is it about Kaichi? Yeah, the first time I met him. I'm surprised it took this long. He's a pretty memorable guy. What happened? I mean, the day starts off pretty boring, but... Oh, this! Okay, everything around me is stained red. My arms and legs feel heavy. I'm tired of fighting, tired of doing nothing, tired of being tired. I lower my katana once I mince the final spirit in front of me. Its body turns into countless pieces before disappearing. My hands and clothes are totally stained, but I do not mind. I do not care. I force myself forward, one foot in front of the other. I just want to leave the bloodbath. The path before me is somehow clear, like others have walked here before. I finally lift my head and spot a bar to my right. I have no idea how much time has passed or where I am. I stare for a moment, my mind blank. Now that I have stopped, my whole body starts to ache. I need to rest. I enter. The atmosphere is surprisingly friendly. I do not remember if anyone else is here. I just walk straight to the counter and drop onto a stool. What would you like, sir? Any. The bartender's not fazed by my exhausted reply. I'll fix today's special for you then. Okay. Quite unusual to see someone like you. Usually the dead pass through here. May I ask where you are heading? Nowhere. Ah, I see. Where are you from? Somewhere. Surely you can at least share your name. Sachiro. That's all I know. My pleasure to meet you, Sachiro. I have no name, but I'm referred to as Mr. Random. You can forget this name, though. It isn't important. I did not pay attention to the bartender. I do not even remember his face. Here you go. Today's special, the sound of death. I raise my eyebrow at the title, but I do not question it. When I take a sip, a cold, bitter sensation fills my mouth, yet becomes sweet as I swallow it. I quite enjoy it. I'd say that's a good way to explain death. Like, depending on how you die. If you were to turn death into a drink, yeah, I think that's accurate. I rest my arms on the counter and make myself comfortable. Due to the lack of patrons, the bartender occupies himself with me. Usually those that enter this bar are lonely, frustrated, or stressed. You appear to be none of those. You're right. Then you're content? I glance down at my blood-stained hands and sigh. The bartender throws me a towel to wipe them. I used to be content. It's like an endless cycle, isn't it? We were content once we get what we want, but that quickly fades and we seek new purpose. But those that seek a purpose go mad. In the end, they just fight for whatever they believe in. I'm sorry. You've lost me. What? Just a drop of wisdom for the future. Right. Can I have another drink? Any. The bartender rolls a black dice and mumbles softly. Number 6. Dream of a wild rose it is. Ooh, that'd actually be a fun gimmick for a bar. Can you imagine not knowing what to order? So the bartender just rolls a dice and whatever the dice lands on, that's what you get? I'd like that. Sounds interesting. He grabs 2 blue bottles, both of with a clear liquid, and pours them simultaneously into a glass where the contents turn pale purple. Of course you'd like that, Luck. It'll fit your aesthetic. Bro, maybe you're, do you have a place where you live, Mr. Luck? Maybe you can open a bar and that can be your gimmick. Want to take a gamble on what drink you're gonna get? Would you like to play roulette or would you like to roll the dice? Let's go. He details the drink with drops of blue fluid from a small flask in his jacket. They float in the middle of the glass and end up forming a large sapphire rose on the surface. The edges of the petals dripping in slightly. It really does fit. Also, don't know liqueur enough to start a bar. That's fair. It was a nice idea, though, ain't it? He adds a green straw with the bottom cut open to look like roots. Enjoy. It smells pleasant, but after taking a sip, its taste is not what I expect. I take another sip, and I notice the flavor slightly changes. It tastes different every time I make it, and every time you sip. Just like a dream, it never stays the same. Interesting. It's good. At that moment, I turn my head, and I notice a new guest beside me. Ah, Kaichi, what brings you here today? I've only been here once. Do you remember everyone who comes through here? Anyway, give me the dark days. The bartender hands to the man an ultramarine gradient drink. The very bottom is gray, and the top is decorated with white flowers. I am building a liking to the names of the drinks and their designs. Same! They're actually really classy. I would love a Dark Knights theme bar. That actually sounds really, really cool. Maybe one day. You never know after all. Barely anyone orders Dream of the Wild Rose. Do you like it? It was the bartender's suggestion. It's not bad. I catch a glimpse of the dark red stains on the man's pants. It looks like he had a busy day. My job is becoming easier all the time. Tracking was a pain when they moved so much, but nowadays they spend more of their time at home. They have some new technologies that let them communicate with others far away. Sounds convenient. I see. Good for you. Even though things become easier for them, people never seem satisfied with what they have. That is sadly true. I lived as a human before, but I still don't understand why. I actually did not know this. Humans? Yeah. I assume you're not familiar with their world? Tell me more. We spent a long time talking about about a world completely new to me. Kaichi's stories are so vivid that I only want to learn more. He even tells me about his life as a human and how he became a Shinigami. I'm impressed by his attention to details. It is actually really interesting, the folklore of Reapers. Since that, yes, a lot of Grim Reapers used to be human. Content warning, suicide. But yeah, when a human commits suicide, apparently one of their a punishment that is bestowed upon them is to reap the souls of the living to see if they can actually learn to appreciate life and stuff. And that is actually, and that's one of the that's one way to become a Shinigami. Yes, yes, yes. It's only a legend, of course. Don't try it out. I become so curious that I ask him to show me the world he is talking about. No, forget it. That place is horrible. You'd regret even setting foot in it. You have made me curious. I don't recommend it. My life is repetitive and boring. I need something else to do. Just learn to be content. The human world is not worth getting sucked into. I shake my head and place my hand on his shoulder. I'll just return if I'm disappointed. Alright then. Later, Kaichi leads the way to the human world. I am filled with excitement and anticipation. This is the first time I have left the spirit realm. Kaichi leaves me to myself for a while in a small village, not far from a forest. Before he does, though, he gives me a note explaining how to find my way around the village and how to return to the spirit realm. As I make my way around the village, I see many people. It is very lively. I soon realize nobody can see, hear, or touch me. Even so, I am intrigued by this place. Kaichi and I end up working almost every day, dealing with a few stray dark spirits that make their way here, so we often hang out in our free time too. We liken our relationship to what humans call brothers in the human world. I spent months in the human world. That night, Kaichi found me sitting in complete silence. He sat beside me. Sachiro, the longer you stay, the uglier it gets. You better leave while you still have a good impression of this place. I don't think anything will change my impression of it, Kaichi. I heard from some other spirits that there's an angel who will make any wish come true for a fee. I'm thinking of trying to become human. Sachiro, becoming human. There we go with the silly ideas. Kaichi rolled his eyes and patted my shoulder. I'm just warning you for your own good. I've decided already. I just want to protect you. You want to protect me? I don't need your protection. I'll just become as powerful as you are. I don't recommend that. Why not? Because I'll become corrupted like you? I'm not corrupted. Then why do you hate humans so much? Why do you take pleasure in killing them? Oof. Ooh, number 15. 7 kills, though. Nice, Rappy. Told you next time you do better. It's part of my job, Maybe what humans need is a protector. Someone to protect them from spirits like you. I'm the reason you haven't seen the corruption inside of humanity, Sachiro. I'm the reason you've enjoyed your time here in the first place. Without me, this village would already be in ruin. Liar. If I hadn't decided to fight and made it a 1v1, I could have lived. Oh well. Aw, dang. You took a gamble and lost. Oh well. There was a chance, my dude. There was a chance. Besides, it's not always fun playing it safe. Excuse me? All you've done is kill innocent people, tearing relationships apart and spreading grief. I've spent decades protecting this village. Well, maybe they don't need your protection anymore. Kaichi stares at me silently. He seems genuinely hurt, And suddenly, I feel horrible. So that's what you think, huh? Call me when you need me. Kaichi stands up slowly and disappears in smoke. From that day on, I rarely saw Kaichi. He stopped trying to convince me. I kept cleaning up the stray dark spirits, but started to see more dangerous spirits appearing too. As time passed, the people of the village created a temple in my honor, and I decided to stay there. But I did see more of the ugliness inside of people, and I was not sure what to think. New busted gun only has 3 shots. I gotta be more careful. Oh, dang. Only 3 shots? Yeah, you gotta be more conservative and play it safe when you got that. Okay. That changes things. Wish you luck next time you pull that. Or decide to equip it. At some point, I fell into the routine you saw me in. I mean before it reloads. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. I never would have guessed Kaichi had inspired you to move here. Whether or not I stay, though, comes down to if I have a shot at happiness, even if it's small. I mean, maybe the future will still be unpleasant, but I can't predict that. You've sacrificed a lot for this chance. Sachiro rubs the back of his neck. His gaze shifts to me, and a smile crosses his face, which I cannot help returning. It does 55, then explodes, dealing another 55, so it's quite useful. Ah, fair enough, my dude. By the way, this has been bugging me, but which form of me do you like better, the old or the new? Small or big, Sachiro? I don't know what to say. But I'm getting angry, so I'm gonna play Persona. Dang. Fortnite got you raging? Fair enough, Rappy. Fair enough. Have fun with Persona. I'm guessing it's Battle Royale, or is it a different Persona game? You look cute when you're small, but your older form has charm as well. I meant spirit versus human form. Persona 5. Ooh, have fun, my dude. Oh! Well, what you choose is your decision. As long as it makes you happy, I'll support you. Our conversation ends as we reach the park where Kaichi is waiting in his adult form. The RPG games. Nice, okay. I'd say they're JRPG slash visual novel, the Persona games. Why did you bring Fern with you? She's useless. I'm here for moral support, Beach. I glare at Kaichi, even though he sounded sarcastic. Got a problem? He shoots me a mischievous smirk, but his expression changes to surprise as he jumps in his seat. Ouch! What was that? A kidney punch. I'll do it again if you keep being mean to Fern. Both. Fits well. True. I've never played a Persona game, but it's a goal of mine. I think they might be my cup of tea. Pfft, you know I was joking. You need to hold back on Kaichi, Fern. Wait, you don't need to hold back on Kaichi, Fern. Heh. Anyway, Sachiro, show us the way. I think we should check out the old mansion. Last time Fern and I went there, we were in a rush, and I couldn't really look around. Let's go then. The three of us trek to the old mansion. I think I'm locked in a route right now, since it has not given me many options so far. So I do believe I'm locked in a route right now, and I'm curious to what... Wait, no, not route. I'm locked in an ending right now, and I'm curious to which ending this leads. Seeing out the front... Pardon me. Seeing out the front door is still guarded. Ah! I keep burping. Excuse me. My deepest apologies. Seeing the front door is still guarded with chains, we begin to walk around the house. Halfway to the backyard, a chill crawls up my spine and I instinctively look up. A corpse is leaning out of the window directly above me. I jump forward and yank Sachiro and Kaichi out of the way. The body falls from the second floor, slamming to the ground where we were standing. The headless cadaver appears half decomposed. Raining corpses? Wait, let me take a look. It might be possessed. I peer back up at the window, but I do not spot any sign of anyone else. Movement in the corner of my eye catches my attention. The corpse on the ground is still moving. Ah! It's your turn, Kaichi! Kaichi presses his palm forward and shoots out a glowing series of twisted branches, which wrap tightly around the undead until it is completely blocked from view. Short after, he calls the branch back, and the lifeless corpse falls on the soil. One down. I don't know how many to go. You can open your eyes, Fern. Kaichi took care of it. Are you scared of corpses? I told you not to tag along. Kaichi shakes his head and walks ahead. Sachiro tries to calm me down by putting his arm around me. When I open my eyes, the first thing I see is his gentle smile. My heart is still beating fast from the surprising event. In the backyard, we discover more corpses half buried. It looks like a serial killer's dump site. Even though none of them move, Kaichi purifies them to make sure. I didn't know human bodies could twist like that. I avert my eyes as we walk past the bodies. I wonder how these bodies ended up here. Were these all infected too, or victims of the infected? The thought of Logi or Ikia possibly being among them crosses my mind. I have to know. I turn back to the pile and hold back the urge to vomit. There are 24 bodies, but nobody here matches the description of anyone who was on the news, I think. We do not find any more corpses as we circle around the other side and approach the front door. We all stare at the chain door. Can't you use your strength to open it? I'm a human now, remember? I can't break their chains. More disadvantages of being human. Sachiro's nostrils flare and he steps back. He steps forward and kicks the door. To our surprise, the door breaks open as the chains fall off. Kaichi whistles as I stare at the door speechlessly. Sachiro side-eyes Kaichi and leads the way in. Okay. So this is a mix of... So we have little Babby Sachiro, but he has like his older looking form's personality shining out a lot more. Okay. Nothing looks suspicious. I'm going upstairs. As he walks up, I hear strange breathing and look towards the top. A corpse begins tumbling down the stairs towards Sachiro, who seems to be focusing on the doors at the top. I scream at him and he leaps aside just in time. Pick one or two. I choose two. Even numbers for the win. The heck? Someone playing around with us. We're in the right place. Shh. I just heard something. Everyone focuses on the strange breathing sound. The corpse, which rolled off the stairs, stands up as if hypnotized. Before Kaichi can take action, a loud bang makes us freeze. Alright, I see. What did I choose, my dude? A bullet penetrates through the corpse's head and it collapses right on the spot. Ah, Chain. Another person enters the scene. Chain? How? What? The man looks carefully at each of us and locks his eyes on Sachiro. He points his gun at him, but I quickly cover Sachiro before he can take action. 1. I choose a confidant to date in Persona 5. 2. I date all of them. Oh, rip! You're gonna get... You're gonna get a bad ending, my dude. Oops. Too bad there's nothing like in Stardew Valley where you can get a Lucky's rabbit's foot to protect you if you decide to date everyone. Oops. He points his gun at him, but I quickly cover Sachiro before he can take action. Valentine's Day is gonna be fire! Ayo, let's go! You're gonna die, my dude. Persona has some powerful women. Hold on, Chain. Sachiro is helping us right now. Huh. Chain, he's fine now. Chain raises an eyebrow at Kaichi. And who are you? Oh, right. Since Kaichi is in his adult form, Chain doesn't recognize him. Makoto will crush my skull. Oh, legit, bro, legit. She totally will. Good luck surviving, my dude. Explaining it would make this situation even more complicated. Please lower your weapon. Sachiro is on our side. Chain narrows his eyes, but then decides to give in. Even though he does not seem to trust us, it is better not to make a scene. What were you doing here, by the way? Hunting the possessed. How did you get in? Through the window, of course. What idiot uses the front door to sneak in? I roll my eyes at his comment. Sachiro steps in front of me and stares into Chain's eyes. Time to work on minimum wage 7-Eleven ripoff, 'cause there it is. Unfunny evil guy. Have fun, my dude, Rappy. Have fun. Sachiro steps in front of me and stares into Chain's eyes. We're here to stop the possessed too, so let's work together. I know you're suspicious, but let's sort it after we deal with those corpses. Sachiro can track down the possessed. That's why we're here. Chain shifts his gaze to me as I speak, as though he is judging how truthful my words are. He nods briefly before turning away. Oh, I think someone's heating up the sinigang in my house. I'm getting hungry. If I was not here, the situation might have turned out differently. Before we continue, Kaichi taps my shoulder and whispers in my ear. With that guy around, I can't use my powers. Might as well look at another place. So good luck to you three. He smiles to me before walking off and disappearing into the shadows. Chain notices Kaichi's movements, but does not question it. Chain, are you going to kill all of them? Of course, since they can't be saved. He grabs the collar of the corpse he shot, pulling it up. The sockets are two dark holes, and there's nothing left of the nose. It looks so unsightly that I shift my gaze. Did you want to save this guy? Well, too bad. Everything I encountered is in this state or even worse. People like this should be dead. Even if they're purified, they can't live on like this. Yeah, you're right. Let's go upstairs. I think there's more. With Chain walking next to me, we follow Sachiro. I notice that Chain seems heavily focused on Sachiro. Chain, what's wrong? Not stupid. I know this guy was related to the dead. Well, it's not exactly what you think, and it's a long story. I don't need to know the story. I already have my judgment. What are you planning to do? Depends on how this goes. Sachiro stops, narrows his eyes, and taps on a doorframe. Check this room. Chain moves to the front and swiftly opens the door. With his gun pointed ahead, he goes inside the room. I hope that everyone includes the maid teacher. Oh, so you have a type, Rappy. Okay. Okay, I see. I hear a confused male voice as Sachiro and I walk in after Chain. Oh, it's Etchy, Vampire Nightman. The man I'm gonna do the last route of. Pardon me. Apparently, I'm gonna do Secret Santa with the family, and, I'm gonna be dragged away right now. So, please, take a moment. Here, enjoy Slime Sun. Here, I'll, I'll put this. The fern, ah. mean, I would date football, but I can't deny. Fair. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys soon. Bye. And I'm back, and I'm screwed this Christmas. Hey yo! I need to get a gift for someone for my mother who never knows what she wants. Yeah, Mosaic, I am screwed this Christmas. How are you? Yeah, my mother for some reason this Christmas really wanted to do, Secret Santa, and I ended up getting her. And sadly, she's a really picky person. If you get her something too expensive, she'll return it. If you get her something too cheap, she'll hate you. So, I'm in a rough spot. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're good. Thank you for tuning in. Right now, we're hunting down most of the rest of the endings for Sachiro's route. And I believe the first one we got was one of the best endings, since that Sachiro got to stay in his adult human form, and we lived like a happy life together. I guess I don't know how I'm gonna explain to my parents that I have a boyfriend who lives with me now. That now when they come back. But hey, we'll think about that later. There was another ending where I got my face ripped off, very pog. But yeah. Ooh, speaking of Christmas, do you guys have anything planned? If so, I'd love to hear it. Sadly, my family doesn't even have the Christmas tree up, but that's because it's usually my job. But as an experiment, I decided not to put up the Christmas tree to see if anyone would do it, and no one has. So I guess I'm gonna have to be putting it up again if I want us to have a Christmas tree. But yes, back to the story. What's going on? I met you back at school. Could you tell me why this man is pointing a gun at me? The dark-haired guy raises his empty palms in the air. Sorry. This must be a mistake, right, Sachiro? He closes his eyes as if listening for something. No. Wait, I'm Junoro, and a student from your school. Junoro's expression looks flustered. I understand he is in a tight position. I've spoken with him once before. I don't think he's possessed. Guys, just leave him alone. Don't you think it's strange that he's here, totally unarmed with those walking dead around? Maybe he's a Chad doing a pacifist run. Don't judge him. We all look at Junjiro's direction, waiting for his explanation. His golden eyes examine each of us. He looks oddly calm. Talk. I'm back. Also, I am into maid and MILFs, huh? Dang! Raffi. Wait, is she dateable? Is she dateable, Raffi? Can you live your dreams? Let's go! Fun fact, I might get a Neko maid PNG, so wink wonk. Prepare for that, bro. have fun with that information. So sad Misagi isn't in Rune Factory 5. So sad certain character isn't in Rune Factory 5. Sag. Rune Factory, from my understanding, is like Harvest Moon with fantasy elements, isn't it? Oh wait, isn't Rune Factory the one where you like try to brush a thunder unicorn or horse, and that's how you tame it and befriend it? If I'm remembering correctly. Talk. Junjiro does not move an inch, nor speak. Chain decides to pull the trigger and shoot at Junjiro. The bullet pierces the wall behind him. Eek! Why would you do that, Chain? Junjiro does not scream or move a muscle after being shot at. Chain steps forward to him. To our surprise, Junjiro covers his face using both his arms and jumps through an open window. That's how I tame an electrobolt? Yeah! I saw that in the trailer, and that's like one of the first things I saw in Rune Factory that made me wanna play it. Just like, yes, love of me, I'm showing you affection when you're trying to kill me. But yeah, what a Chad. Don't look at me, yeet. Gotta be careful not to punch it to death. True, it's like Pokemon, my dude. Don't make it faint. We quickly go after him and look inside. What the heck? How did he survive a jump from this height and disappear? His trace is completely gone. I can't sense him anywhere. Let's go home. Nothing else is here. I'm a fist main. If I hit it once, it's probably instantly second phase. Oh, dang! That sounds pretty sweet, actually. Sachiro takes my hand and leads me out of the room. I look back at Chain, who stands silently at the window. A few days have passed. 2 more murder victims flash across my TV screen. I recognize both of them, but do not know them personally. I recount the events at the mansion with Junjiro. What was he doing there? Could he really be... I'm startled by a pat on my shoulder. Hey, are you alright? Sachiro plops down on the couch beside me and follows my eyes to the news reporter and graphs showing the rising body count. I'm guessing you're thinking about last night. Fistmain is best class because you can pick up sleeping or stun monsters and weave them. Because you can pick up sleeping or stun monsters and wave them around, throw them or slam them. Dang! We're WWEing monsters! Let's go! I'm sure I sensed something off about that guy. Too bad he escaped. Otherwise, we could have gotten some answers out of him. I'm sorry for holding you guys back. Sachiro smiles as he touches my hand. It's hard to know who to trust. You shouldn't even trust me. Why? I've only regained some of my memories. There could be still pieces regarding my identity. I gotta try to tame the marionette. I wish you luck, my dude. Tame everything. Let's go, Beast Tamer. Also, Dois has a maidish outfit. Ooh. Okay. Even once we do know, your emotions will make it hard for you to stay objective about me. Can you promise me you'll stay honest with yourself about who I am? I will, and I'm always honest with you. Good. The doorbell rings. Unsure who it could be, I try to catch a glance through the living room window. It's a girl with dark hair. Wait, she's the angel who made Sachiro's wish come true. Rasumi, right? She knows where I live! Oh my god! Oh my god, Rafi! I'm not gonna... I ain't gonna read that aloud, but good on you, mate. Good on you. She just looks like a normal girl, though. Hello? Can I help you? Hi, is any chance that there is a Sachiro here? I am taken aback and unsure of what to say. Sachiro comes up behind me. Ah, Rasumi! I thought you transferred to a school far away. Rune Factory is good. Anyways! Nice save, Rafi. Nice save. Wait, no. You're that angel. Sachiro looks as if he's struggling to put the pieces together in his mind. Can I borrow him for a minute? Sure, come in. She nods to me as thanks and walks in. How are you doing? Sachiro flashes a smile. How does it look like I'm doing? I assume you regained some of your memories. I don't know how, though. Well, please keep your identity as Temple Guardian a secret. It would be troublesome if the news spread any further. I watched an NPC fail at the batting cages, and I despair knowing I would have done worse. Bro, that's cute. She smiles gently to me. Even though she looks delicate, I sense a strong presence. Maybe it was a little rude of me to come so suddenly, but I am here to take you back to the spirit world. Huh? Is my time up already? I thought... Is it true that... It is true you have a few weeks left, but you regaining your memories isn't within the bonds of our contract. We would just be drawing things out at this point anyway. Sachiro looks worriedly in my direction. He seems more concerned about me than himself. When Rasumi sees our glances turn into a gaze, she lets out a deep sigh. All right, I will return in 2 days. I know this is difficult for you, but those are my terms. When she leaves, we stand in silence for a few moments, before plopping down on one of the couches. I swear to God, the holidays need to finish. Only the school library has a book I need. Oh, dang, really, Rappy? What book is it, if I may ask? Because if so, that sucks. The air feels heavy. About the contract. What happens once you return? In game, I mean. Oh! You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. About the contract. What happens once you return? It is said I will regain all my memories after I return to the spirit world. However, I have to start from zero regaining my powers. I know how to manage myself. I'm thinking of continuing my job as the Temple Guardian. I see. It's speed reading and lets me finish most books in one go. Ah, nice. That's actually a really nice buff. Don't look so sad, Fern. I had a wonderful time with you, even though it was so short.
Self-voicing enabled. Self-voicing disabled.
I accidentally pressed V instead of spacebar. Whoops. He lifts his hand and pats my head. The sensation is something I am not used to. Glass shatters in one of the rooms upstairs. Sachiro and I get up quickly and rush to the source of the noise. I have never seen this NPC before. Oh my, how did he... We stare at the corpse in my bedroom. Even though it is missing both arms, it managed to climb up the house and break through my second story window. That's impressive. Its head is covered with blood and shards of glass, with one of the larger chunks lodged in one of its eyes. Despite that and all the blood, I can see its pupils focused on us. We have to kill him by ourselves this time. Sachiro reaches across his waist and grasps the air. An old habit. He grabs a nearby chair, and uses it to push back the corpse. Another cutie? Okay, fair enough, Raffy. I rush from the room and quickly return with a meat cleaver and an umbrella. This is the best I could find. Girl, you only have a meat cleaver in your kitchen? Not even a kitchen knife? Not even a chef's knife? We need to make you go kitchen shopping. Like, dang. You can't go chopping vegetables with a butcher's knife? I mean, you can, but you won't get a surprise. Surprise? You won't get any nicer cuts. I have 9 minutes till I got to go. Gotta tame horsey. I wish you the best of luck, my dude. Let's go. Brush the horsey. Sachiro grabs the cleaver and approaches the corpse. I rush around to its other side, rapidly opening and closing my umbrella to distract it. My plan works. The corpse rushes towards me. I hold the corpse back with the open umbrella, but it begins gnawing and tearing away at it. Quickly! Another it! Have it fall down the stairs and have its eye impaled by the umbrella. Just in time, Sachiro hacks the cleaver into the neck of the undead. It loses its strength and collapses before me. Did anyone ever tell you that you're crazy? A bunch! Well, I'm aware that I'm reckless sometimes. Anyway, we managed to take him down. What do we do with him? Maybe we should call Kaichi or Shane for help. After all, they're the ones who know about this too. Fine by me. Shane lives down the street. I'll call him first. The sudden sound was unexpected. I go downstairs and check our visitor from the living room window again before quickly opening the door. Jonjiro? What are you doing here? I was being chased by the man with the gas mask. Would you please let me in? I see the panic in Jonjiro's eyes and finally open the door fully to him. Thank you a lot, miss. Huh? Jonjiro? Sachiro looks confused as he enters the living room with a cleaver in his hand. It's okay, Sachiro. I don't think he is a bad guy. Jonjiro's leg is stained red. What happened to your leg? Shane shot him in the leg, didn't he? Thank you for your concern, but it is only a minor injury. Sachiro goes over to the kitchen sink and cleans the cleaver while I explain the situation to Jonjiro. By the way, Jonjiro, I'd like to know what happened back then. What were you doing at that place alone? Well, do you know something about the corpses? I was curious about them, like you. A chatter resounds from my bedroom. Again? What was that? Oh, dang. It sounds like it's still alive. Let me take a look. Wait, are you kidding? It's too dangerous. Trust me, I'll take care of it. Give me a moment. Please stay here. It is safer for you. Despite our warnings, Jonjiro goes upstairs. How does he know? And what is he thinking? My bedroom door closes and all goes silent. Sachiro and I exchange nervous glances as we try to listen to whatever is going on. It does not take long for Jonjiro to return, wiping his gloves with a handkerchief. What did you do? Like I said, I took care of it. I apologize for making a few bloodstains on the floor, but it was unavoidable. Both Sachiro and I looked puzzledly at him. The house is now dead silent. I think my pursuer is gone. Thank you for granting me shelter. I will be off now. Once he leaves, Sachiro and I both head upstairs. The floor has enough bloodstains from the fight Sachiro and I had with the corpse earlier that I cannot even tell that anything was added. I'm not sleeping in here tonight. What did he do? The possessed body is gone. I don't know what he did. I should ask if I ever see him again. After a pause, I crouch down and begin to pick the largest shards of broken glass. Sachiro rests his hand on my shoulder, then kneels down and begins picking up the shards with me. You look pale. You should rest. You've been through a lot lately. Even if you think you can handle it, your mind needs a break. Let me handle this, Fern. Nothing happened, so I killed it. RIP! Maybe there is something else you need to do. Ah, alright. Thank you. Or you need to do it for a really, really long time. I smile softly to Sachiro. I'll miss him so much. Tonight we take a break from haunting possessed bodies. Sachiro's body now gets tired easily as his time here is ending soon. I tried giving him sashimi, but no reaction. But he also stopped responding to the brush. Oh! Okay, so he was responding to the brush, but then, maybe you need to give him a special item. Interesting. So it does look like he is still tameable. I believe in you, Rappy. We can figure this out so that one day, when I play Rune Factory, I can tame him, and he will be mine, and I shall name him Thor. Tonight we take a break from hunting possessed bodies. Sachiro's body now gets tired easily, as his time here is ending soon. I head downstairs and lean back on the couch. I am so exhausted that time seems to fly by, but I faintly hear Sachiro rifling through some closets and collecting some cleaning supplies to continue working on my room. About 2 hours later, Sachiro's voice wakes me up. The chemical smell should be gone tomorrow. Then we can figure out what to do about the window. He sits down beside me before looking at me. Were you sleeping? I guess. I'm sorry. He begins to get up, but I stop him. No, wait. Tell me about your contract with Rasumi. What are the details? Huh. Yeah, maybe it is you need to feed the horse a certain food. I wouldn't be surprised. No, wait. Tell me about your contract with Rasumi. What were the details? Sachiro stops, takes his seat again, and begins talking me through it. He explains the difficulty of his request and sternness of the requirements in great detail. Ah, Baphomet? That's it? Is that the cow thing you were mentioning, or is that what the horse needs to be fed in order for you to tame it? Dylas, the horse but not horse, likes carrots. Okay, I believe that. His lack of a historical record, a body to occupy, or a life to start from were complex enough. He could have much more easily replaced another person in the village, but that was out of the question since he did not want to harm anyone. The cow thing. Ah, okay, noted. Thank you. As he goes through all these elements in great detail, my eyes grow heavy. I lie down on the couch. I'm going to sleep here. Good night. Not going to happen. I'll take the couch. You head up to the guest room. We snuggling on the couch then. I'm too exhausted to argue, so I stumble upstairs. Dang. No snuggles. As I lie in the guest bed, I try to process everything that is about to happen. Sachiro will go back to being the temple guardian in 2 days. It feels too soon. I want him to stay longer. He's changed so much. He used to be just kind. Then he was confident, and now he's both. I feel so proud of him. As I lie in bed, I hear Sachiro knock softly on the door. Come in. You're still awake? Sorry for bugging you so late at night. You look exhausted. Don't worry about it. Come in. Sachiro moves slowly towards me. He looks even more tired than I am. Why aren't you resting? You can't keep pushing yourself so hard. I wanted to stay with you longer since I don't have much time left. The notice was so sudden that there was a lot I have left to tell you. Oh? He pulls up a chair. The dim light casts a shadow over his face as he watches me with a gentle expression. I cannot help but feel flustered at his gaze. I shift my eyes away. Fern? I think you're a swell guy. I can't thank you enough. Ever since the first day we met, you've been so kind to me. If it wasn't for you, my life in the village would have been meaningless. I wouldn't have lived it to the fullest. I would have walked around aimlessly. The time I spent with you affected me more than you think. Oh, good night, Rappy! Sweet dreams! Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Yes. Even though for a short time my dream came true, the experience was enough to make me realize what is important. Yeah, love interest is being taken away. I'm guessing this is one of the bad ends. The reason that brought me here to you also made me regret not enjoying more of the present. I should have focused on what is right before me. I had a good time exploring the village with you. I will continue my duty when I return to my world. This village and the people in it have become precious to me. Sounds like an obscure anime trope to me. Well, that's it. You have to also put in that this game is completely free, and that literally from my understanding, one person did all the art. Yeah. Even if I don't see you again, I will never forget you. I hug my pillow with my heart racing. I do not know what to say. I was not expecting this, so I just smile. Sachiro bends forwards and reaches out to me. His finger gently strokes my cheek as he looks into my eyes. This was also made in like 2010 or 9? Oh, you can download it on Steam now. Nice. Oh no, it was made in 2019. My bad. I think. Was it made in 2019? Oh, no. I was right. It was updated. It was first made in 2016. Yeah, this is an old game. I can imagine this guy just being Kira Yoshikage when he just says Hayato. I'm getting delusional on wacky. I should sleep. Yeah, please do rest. Rappy. Sweet dreams. Oops. I'll continue my duty when I return to my world. This village and the people in it have become precious to me. Even if I don't see you again, I will never forget you. I hug my pillow with my heart aching. I do not know what to say. I was not expecting this, so I just smile. Sachiro bends forward and reaches out to me. His finger gently strokes my cheek as he looks into my eyes. I feel calm to his touch. I hope I can keep watching you, even from afar. I look forward to watching your life unfold. Always be yourself, Fern. I will. Thank you so much, Sachiro. Sachiro pats me as my eyes get heavier. They slowly close into a peaceful sleep. May we meet again, if possible, in another time and space. Aww. Good night, and sweet dreams, Fern. 1 year later. The village is at peace. The perpetrator of the murders and disappearances was never caught, but some believe they left town, while others believe they were killed by one of the vigilantes who were seen roaming the streets. Everything is now the same as it was in the boring old days, or at least almost everything is. I poke Loji's side, startling him awake. What was that? Classes are over. How long are you planning on sleeping? He looks at the clock and realizes the time. Ah, why didn't you wake me up earlier? You look so peaceful. I didn't want to disturb any nice dreams you might be having. Why did you stick around instead of just going home? I figured I could wake you up if I had any questions about my homework. So did you have any questions? I hold up my paper, mostly filled out. No. Loji looks at me a bit flustered. After we picked up our things, Loji agrees to walk me home. Secret Logi route? Let's go! I rarely fall asleep in class anymore. Instead, I am working hard to pay attention and score higher grades, especially in history. Let's go! Respect history! Sorry about your club activities. You've been attending so many of them. Do you have any free time? You're right. I haven't been able to rest much. I guess I can't let my vice president take the spotlight today. By the way, have you considered joining a club? Maybe my club... Have you considered joining my club? My club could use a secretary. I bet you want me as your personal slave. Oh, I didn't mean it that way. Please join my club. We'll have so much fun. Listen, you've got the qualities to be the president of your own club. I don't know what's changed in the past year, but I think you can stick with the club if you wanted to. I might consider it. But first I'll need to see if it's to my liking. His face brightens. So you'll come? Don't worry, I'll make sure everyone's on their best behavior. Just, if you decide to stay, don't skip out after a month, okay? This day, 1 year ago, Asumi came to take Sachiro away. In that moment, I wanted to hold Sachiro back, keeping him with me and not let go. Instead, I put on a brave front, suppressing the sadness inside. I want him to see me smiling until the last moment. Our memory should be happy, I thought. I did not want to make it too emotional or difficult, so we parted with only a smile. His last words were, "I will keep my promise." Just like he promised, the village became peaceful. Arms wrapped around my stomach and lifted me into the air, kicking. Ah! But what are you doing, Loji? Mwahahaha! Don't startle me out of nowhere. Well, I can't startle you out of nowhere. Don't daydream in the middle of the road. You'll get hit by a car or assaulted. He pats my shoulder. I think my only threat around here is you. Pfft. He looks at me with puppy eyes, but I know he's messing around. I throw an innocent glance back, then swing a rough hit into his side. Ugh! I will pay you back later. We both laugh. I drop myself onto the couch and stare at the ceiling. I have not felt or seen any sign of Sachiro since he left. He did keep his promise by making his town more safe, but still, maybe if he doesn't come to me, I have to go to him instead. That night, I decide to pay my first visit to the temple. It has been a year. Just like the last time I visited, the place is old and cold. I don't know if Sachiro's here right now, but I can give it a try. I gaze at the altar and recall he often saw it around here. Hi, Sachiro. It's been a while, hasn't it? Sorry that I didn't come earlier to visit you, because I clenched my shivering fists. I knew you had no choice, and this was a better way, but I wanted to be with you. And if I didn't get to be with you, I at least wanted our last memory to be happy. You made this world safe, and I'm taking advantage of it. I'm doing my best to make my life exciting enough for you to watch. But even though the world is better, I often don't feel better. I pause for a moment to take a deep breath. Sachiro, I want to see you again. It's a selfish request, don't you think? I am only answered by silence. I don't know if he has heard me, but I feel better finally said everything out loud. I stand silently for a few minutes, feeling foolish, waiting for a sign. As the night air chills, I decide to head home. Thank you for protecting us, Sachiro. Goodbye. I bow politely before taking my leave. Kaichi. I was wondering how long you were going to stand there. Kaichi! What? A tall man steps out from the shadows, looking at me with an amused smile. That was a very heartwarming monologue, but your presentation could use some work. Were you spying on me? I look away in embarrassment. I have not seen Kaichi since our last time with Sachiro, not even in passing at school or during my trips to the library. I guess you miss him a lot, don't you? His casual words hit me in the chest. I have barely been able to even talk about Sachiro with anyone. Loji asked about him at one point, but I lied and told him he found his family in a nearby city. Loji was happy Sachiro had found his home. He had no idea. Kaichi's face softens as he watches me. He wraps his arms around me, pulling me into a hug. I cannot hold back my tears anymore. I release everything I have been holding in for the past year. I knew I would find you here. This meeting is no coincidence. You want to see Sachiro again, don't you? I look up at him and nod. I cling to him as though his shirt were my lifeline. The guy you knew had a rough time, but he can't travel between worlds. That's why I came to get you. Shall we go? It'll only be for a short time, though. Wind and dark smoke swirl around us. Kaichi covers my eyes and I close them. I feel my body light. Ooh, we're back here. When I open them, I encounter broad daylight. Is this the spirit world? Kaichi confirms my question with a nod and releases me from his arms. I hear a voice behind me. A familiar sensation fills my body with life. I turn around. Emerald green eyes stare at me as if witnessing a miracle. I see the same cute smile I miss so much, and I hear the same cute voice calling my name. Sachiro's arms are open. Aww. I run into his embrace. Sachiro, is that really you? I've missed you so much. I had a rough time working my way back up, though I've always watched over you. Sachiro pulls me closer. I had been waiting for you to come. Thank you, Fern. Hearing his voice hits me harder, and I cannot help tearing up. I never want this moment to be over. Normal ending 3. Achievement. We part again after this anyway, lol! Oh, man. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it from me of searching Sachiro's endings. I'll probably look for more in my free time, but that was really cute. I'm surprised with how many branches there are with the endings. But yes. It has been I, Fran the Fun, and this has been Sachiro's Route. Let's see if anyone I know is streaming right now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It was, oh man, we're gonna have to do the other routes as well. Yes. Ooh. Psycho is streaming art. Let's write them. Yes. But first, we shall shout them out. Slash shout out. And then slash raid. Boop. Yay! Okay, so read message. Thank you. This has been Fran the Phone. I hope you guys have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are. Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, that's it from me. I'll probably see you guys on Bubble Rab's stream tonight while we play Gunfire Reborn. Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, I'm probably gonna go Christmas shopping with my father now. And let's go! Okay, bye-bye!